Okay, I think I'm set to actually record a video, and I don't think the charge is going to build up. I think that build up of charge, somehow or other, was software related, as in our buddies, I guess. I can't think of any explanation for the fact that it seems to be working and continuing to work. And also, I'm not getting that problem, or I'm not hearing. Well, actually, I'm not sure. Let me try. No, I turned it off. I'll do it again. I turn it back on, and I didn't hear anything come out of the speaker. Now, I haven't moved anything. So, I don't know. I mean, whoever set that up must be some kind of real expert, hardware and everything, to somehow get the input and output channels to combine or fuse together. I don't know what they installed. I guess a driver, right? Maybe what they did was just install a driver that acts both as an input and an output driver, and that would cause the interference and then the buildup of charge and the crash. That's a fancy way to crash someone's system. It's quite impressive, really. I got most everything set up. I'm actually online at the moment. After installing all the latest updates, I installed 119 updates, all critical updates that must have, or else your computer is going to disintegrate. And I kind of believe that. And then after that, I went to run the compiler, which I also installed. I have another video I might include in the front of this. And I ran it, and it said, urgent, the compiler needs an update. So I went looking online, and eventually I found it. And I installed the update for the compiler. Oh no, sorry. I was trying to download the update for the compiler, and I went to the Windows Update thing in the control panel. And it said one critical update that you have to install. And I was trying to install the one for this, and it refused to let me. I had to, install this critical update before installing anything else, or else the whole world is going to come to an end. Okay, now recall that I just said that I had just completed installing 119 updates. So within maybe 2 or 3 hours of installing all the latest updates, along came another critical end of the world update. And then I'm sure that there's another one by now, but I've turned the service off. There's always a critical end of the world update, and getting all the updates I don't think is going to help you. People are doing the same as me, reinstalling the operating system over and over again for, like we're back in the days of DOS. But this time, though, things are slightly different. I took this similar precautions as I did last time by blocking certain files in here. Some of the ones I blocked I shouldn't have, like I don't know, I just wasn't thinking, but one of the ones I blocked was reg SVR32, and I was thinking registry server that reg server 32 is for registering components. Although I don't really want any components to get installed without my knowledge either. I'd rather that come up with an alert. What can you do? It can't be, that program can't be, administrator only. It won't, it'll fail anyway if you're not an administrator. Some of the ones, for instance, I didn't completely remove access to. These are completely off, although it may not be necessary. But some of them, maybe this query might work as administrator, but not as a standard user, not as a standard user or as system query. Yeah, okay, that works there, but not here. And the reason is I don't think it's easy to log on to a remote system as administrator. I think that's difficult. System you can do. You don't even need a password to log on as system, which is has higher authority level, but in fact is easier to get to right here. I guess my session view one. What program? No password, nothing. It's going to interact with the desktop if I did it right. No, I don't see it. Oh. Okay, there, NT authority system. Now this is the way that, if I ever run that FreeMake thing again, which I'm doubting I ever will, there must be another program out there that can download videos. Then this is the program that I'm going to use. This is the way I'm going to run this program to observe what it does. I know it compiles something. I've seen it. It comes up. Something gets launched, and I just saw the text C# compiler something or other, right? And then I lost it. I killed a process, and when the process died, the error came up. An error occurred while writing process memory. Writing data into an active process. So now this is running as system, as anti-authority system, and can see everything and can kill anything. And so nothing should be, unless there's a rootkit, which I guess I had, nothing can kill this. This thing, audio DG, I'm certain was part of the way the hijack was working, involved this, because I'd kill it and it would come back again, over and over again. But after reinstalling the operating system, if I kill this, what happens is the audio stops working and it doesn't come back again. So, that made me suspicious. And there would always be, the last thing here would be one of these task posts. Now, I don't know if the order matters. Oh, I don't see the command line. It was no, that's the same. Okay, well, I'm not sure. And another thing that came up, that was always up during these goings on, was this driver called W something. It's blocked. Yeah, here. WUDF host. Now that's the thing for my F drive that causes my F drive to stop working. Um, I mean, it's involved with that F Vago drive where it's supposed to be a USB kind of simulated hard drive. But the driver itself, it has nothing to do with USB in particular. And how can I get a description on it? It should be in the services still. What it is it's according to the description anyway, it's for user mode device driver. If you want to install device drivers to run in user mode, then that's the thing that you use. Windows user something. Update. Well, I can find it online probably. It's user mode. I don't see it. Remote match. Okay, what was it called? WDF host. Runs in the local service account. Is the user mode driver framework. You see? It's another host process. So what it does is it hosts user mode device drivers. So like a device driver that you run and install just as a regular user. And it runs under the local system account, which is a local service account, which was the one that was taking everything over, because local service has lots of privileges. Yeah, it has minimum. Not on my system. Local service has lots of privilege. The driver host provides a runtime environment that handles inter-process communications (IPC) between driver manager and reflector and I/O dispatching, driver loading, blah blah blah, at the user level. So that was why I disabled it. It had nothing to do with the F drive. I mean, I don't think that it's a good idea to have everybody and his dog to be able to just install device drivers and use them in user mode. thinking of a name, somebody who might come up with an idea like this. Each driver runs in its own address space and is isolated from the process and other. Yeah, I'm sure. But if you get 10 things, working together, and if there's I/O means, writing something to the outside world. I/O could be from one component of the computer to another, like the sound driver and the the disk driver or something, right? I don't think that that's safe. All a program can do is write to file, so that too could be a method of communication always. But the ability to do that sort of thing is heavily restricted by the security system, all those access control lists, and the registry as well is protected by these discretionary access control lists. And this isn't. There's no discretionary access control list for I/O dispatching, right? Anyway, so I got rid of that, but unfortunately Google Chrome updated itself and put this thing here that I don't want. I know it. I always hit the minimize button, and now I'm going to hit this all the time. It's too bad. Oh no, I hit that by accident. Go away. Alright then. So now I've got to set up all my users again, but that's pretty easy. I made the users. I wonder how many critical situations have developed since the last critical situation. I just hope that I downloaded more fixes than problems, that's all. Alright. Oh yeah, right. I get worried now when I see things happen seemingly on their own. That definitely, when that directory disappeared, that was, accident, right? It just vanished. Like suddenly, all the files disappear. Why? And that wasn't random. Well, it could have been random, I guess. But if there's random behavior going on, then there's something seriously wrong. Like the microphone problem. Well, maybe I'll upload this, and I don't know. I'm gonna continue working on my registry editor. I got a lot of features I want to add. And maybe next time I'll have something cool to show you. See ya.